Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And look at this, right away a loose football. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that 1 interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Short throw, caught by Bowers. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Jaguars, first down.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Room to maneuver at the 35. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
4 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 20.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Now Lawrence. That's complete to Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, Jaguars.
Again, it's Lawrence. And he's got it. And the Jaguars are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
4 yards.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
1st and goal, Jacksonville.
Etienne is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Here's Lawrence to throw. This is caught. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
And his kick is good. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points would put on the board.
So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
To throw, it's May. He finds Douglas complete. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. A carry here for Travion Henderson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
From the gun, it's May. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Throwing here is May. And this is going to be incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at about the 14. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jaguars offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's second best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. Over the middle, complete. It's Ramirez. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Lawrence. It's complete to Robinson. Second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and
draw play. ETN. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
And it's third down.
From midfield now, Lawrence. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. He's to the 15. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He's got it. We'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Jaguars 3.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now Lawrence to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
Now Lawrence. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
Lawrence will throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Here's Lawrence. That one finds Pierce right side. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Etienne up the middle. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up
out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He finds Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for the Jaguars.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Room here to run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 down at the 33. Back to the ground with Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
34-yard line.
The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it second down and 11. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
A gain of 26 yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. Oh, a heavy rush, and down he goes. So first down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Robinson hauling it in outright. Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Pats are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They'll start on the ground with Henderson. And he'll take this one up to about the 13.
He was brought down by Caleb Ransaw.
Again, it's Henderson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Now May on the sneak. And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Lawson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
26-yard line.
Here's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Diggs in motion left. Off the play fake. Here's May. He's got this to Williams, complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 33 yards that time.
Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Oh, and this one, him, they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the Jaguars.
Looking to throw. May. Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd.
Diggs in motion right. They'll throw with May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
Good for our Patriots. First down.
They'll run here with Henderson. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
7 brings up 2nd and goal.
Douglas, the man in motion. They'll try to run this one in. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Now May on the sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Drake May, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Pats go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Borregales now for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Shedding the tackle. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 8. And the Jaguars first down.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and...
Looking to throw, Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. So they'll get nothing out of that play. 3rd and 7 now. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Here's Lawrence to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. New England's offense set to go. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's May. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Davis. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
To the air, May. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. They send the tight end Davis in motion. To throw, it's May. Caught right side, Davis. 5 yards yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's May. And he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. 44-yard punt, return of 9. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Travis Etienne of the Jags offense set to take over again here.
He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Have to be very careful that he doesn't start pointing fingers. Offensive line obviously trying. The defense is doing a nice job against him today. When it's all said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
See if he can look and do some soul searching now.
A give to Etienne running right.
And able to use his blockers to get this over the 40. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. The ball comes out. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Play action. It's Lawrence.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Lawrence. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield.
The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on 3rd.
Again, it's Lawrence.
Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 39. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our trip around the league starts now. It begins up in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the 49ers. And this is the Ravens quarterback. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Ravens improve to 6-0. They keep rolling with another victory. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's right up there amongst the league's best when it comes to racking up receiving yards. The drive begins with a run by Henderson. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Up the middle they go. It's Lawson. And he's going to have the Patriots first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they're leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
This is 2nd and 8. They send the tight end Davis in motion. Throwing here is May. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. From the gun, it's May. And that is incomplete. Jacksonville's pass defense holds serve. 4th down.
Andres Borregales on for the Patriots field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And that is no good. Well, this will remain an 11-point spread.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try to get some points.
Big Christian Barmore was there on the tackle.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. 2nd and 9. Etienne once more. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Lawrence. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Marcus Jones. And they're going to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Aluakon.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now 3rd down and very long. Now a handoff up the middle. Lawson. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
49 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. On 1st down, right back to Etienne. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
He went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Over the middle, open is Thomas. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Lawrence.
3rd and 2.
And that will be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
And the Jaguars first down.
Straight ahead, Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Jaguars are back within a score. So there you go. They needed a big play, and they got one there on the touchdown run.
And that was a very important drive. Of course, they all are when you're trailing in the second half. But what I really liked, they didn't panic. They knew they still had time to run the football and keep playing their game.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. A nice little juke. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Patriots to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll drop to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
He finds Douglas complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
A 4-yard gain.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is brought in at the 21. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now Lawrence. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. They're going to bring in some extra bulk here for 3rd and a yard. Lawrence on the sneak. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
No gain. Quarterback sneak. No gain. Aren't you supposed to get something out of that?
Yeah, needed a full yard there. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. Oh, good move. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7-0 on the return. New England trying to get a place on offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's May. And that were not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Now in Foxborough. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Up the middle they go. It's Lawson. And only a couple there as they'll take this up to the 47. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
It's complete to Diggs. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw. May. He finds his man. Complete. It's Douglas. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Douglas, the man in motion. They'll run on 1st down. It's Lawson. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Now they'll run on the ball. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jordan. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And this one is right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, hope I get one more shot in an important spot. He just made that one. He wants one more later to truly make up for the earlier miss.
The Jaguars getting set to go. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a two-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Here's where this crowd can really help make things difficult. It's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Now Lawrence to throw. Short throw. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Lawrence will throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
A handoff for ETN. And this will be a Jaguars first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
It's a gain of 11.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And that is incomplete.
Offense is moving them a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He's got his man. It's Pierce. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
Going for it, here's ETN. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make the play.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Dances by him. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. New England's offense set to go. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now by word pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep them up. There he goes, left side. Inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Kyle Williams, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Patriots use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game.
Jaguars 15.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Jaguars offense and Travis Etienne set to take over once again. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. They'll start out here with an option left. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
Running out of the gun with Etienne. 143 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's complete to Robinson. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. From midfield now, Lawrence. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice, long, soaking hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
And now out come the Patriots. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 3rd and 9 here. To the air, May. He had him He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football is certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it. And if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards.
Here's Lawrence. Screenplay. Here's Etienne. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. That's complete to Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
That's good for our Jaguars. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Lawrence. Delivers another one to Pierce. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
That's another Jaguars 1st down.
And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. A little more than 40 seconds to play. Now 2nd and 10. Throwing now, Lawrence. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 37. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Back to throw, Lawrence. And he slings one that's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to get it back to a 1-score game. And his kick here is good. And that'll move him back within 6 now. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for New England, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3 and 3. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.